Hey everybody, Tommy, Almost Zen TV. I'm tired, guys. Lord, I'm tired. When things pile up on us in life, or we say that all things are just piling up, we can handle those few things. We're built to be able to handle a couple things back to back, but it's that those things have happened before, and that other thing has happened before. Generally, that makes it feel like the dam is finally going to break. It wasn't just a couple things in the last day. Those are the straw that broke the camel's back. But it just wears you down over time, not the last 2 days or 3 days, however long. I've been feeling some kind of way, but I'm tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. So you have to look at what you can change. Because life's peaks and valleys for everybody. I can get through things, and then, of course, there'll be more hurdles. More sun, followed by clouds, sun, then clouds, 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 sun, sun, clouds, 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 sun, 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 sun. It's all different winning streaks and losing streaks. But over time, man, it really can wear you down when it seems that it's a lot more clouds. And not that other people don't have things worse than us going on. Of course they do. There's always something. There's always somebody worse off. But that doesn't matter to the person that's going through it. They don't go, oh, this person's got it worse off, so I shouldn't care. Because when you're in it, nothing matters. You can't kind of remove yourself and look at things logically. But I've looked at that on and off the past couple days and said, this is nothing compared to anything that other people are going through. But it's still something, and it still bears looking at, looking into, and fixing. Doesn't mean, forget it. Please, there's people that are blind and are eating scraps off the street. Pull up your bootstraps. Well, it's not how the brain works, though. We can understand that and still say, well, I'm not going to just snap my fingers and all of a sudden I get it, or you get it, or we get it. Because the human brain don't work that way. But what do you do when you're just so tired of it? And I don't want to sound negative like woe is me, because it's not. Like I just said, please, there's people, my things are minor. But where I'm at, from where I sit, it affects me. But it starts beating you down. And if I told somebody what the issue was, they'd be like, that's it? That's all you're worried about? But it isn't. It's life wearing you smooth down to the bone, like the song says. Willie Nelson song, Tired. It just over time, it just kind of, it's like, God, this is like, and we don't hold on to the positive days as much, or the moments. We revel in it, and then we're looking for the next quick fix of happiness. That's not sustainable. That's cuckoo to think you'd be happy all the time. And yin and yang. You can't know happiness unless you know unhappiness at the same time. But navigating them over such a long stretch, the unhappy parts to each individual can become overwhelming and can just sap away your joy, your will to get up and do things. But I'm just tired, man. God, I'm just tired. Physically, adrenal fatigue. And it's amazing what that does. The whole body's like just gets sore and you can't eat. Not to bring down too much on this channel, but I wanted to, these videos are also, like I said in the last one, they're for me to help myself accountable. A video journal, since I don't really like writing in a regular one because, one, I can't read my handwriting half the time and I think it's pointless to me. What am I going to look back at it? They go, oh no, it's just the act of writing it down. Well, I'd rather do this then, because then someone can get something out of it and I'm leaving something. And not to leave this behind, this video, hoping it's not being left behind as people who are down in the dumps to get even more down in the dumps. It's just showing my understanding of where I am right now on October 18th, 2024, that I'm tired. And not tired in the way like I went to bed at whatever I go to bed at, and I got up late today. 7:50. I don't get up that late. I get up at 6 o'clock. To me, that was like getting up at 1 o'clock. I used to do in my 20s. Go out till 3 in the morning, get up at noon. But it's a different kind of tired. This is the tired of like, where's the turn up ahead that's leading to the place that I want to be at. I'm not making this point too clear. But boy, am I tired. And this is not the tired that a Red Bull fixes. It's a different kind of tired. This is one of how much more of this do I endure before I make a change? And don't before you start thinking, oh, he's going to do something drastic. Not me. Not that kind of drastic. But to change one little thing or everything about my life, so I can go, well, see, I'm driving this car. So it's time to drive it someplace else. With no more room for any kind of discussion. There's no room for negotiation in that. I gotta take the wheel and drive it where I'm going to be content. Like, whatever I do, wherever I go, there you are, like in the last video. But if you can do anything to get out of the situations that can stress you out, that's a start, because life is going to follow you. But there are external things that you can get away from, whether it's a housing situation that's bad, a relationship that's bad, that doesn't serve you, a job, a city that you just can't thrive in. It goes on and on. Like, you can, ending friendships that don't serve you, you can get out of it. Other problems will arise outside of that, but you got rid of that. Having a place where you have control over things, Maybe you have a roommate. No, this is tough with this roommate, blah, blah, blah. Go live solo. You've eliminated that thing. That won't crop up again. Other life stuff will crop up again. But you won't have to deal with the issues that come with a roommate. In a relationship, be single. A job, different job. Like city life, get too much. Rural living is for you. And if it's you that you're tired of or you're sick and tired of, change you. Change the way you look at things. Change the way you talk to people. Change the color of your hair. Change the clothes you wear. All those little things divert your identity into a new place. You're still you, but you've rewired everything. So I am in the process of rewiring everything. I'm at that point where I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I have to take action. Perfect thing. Let me show you this painting I have here. Give me a second. Okay. So I don't own many things. Painting wise, people will buy paintings. They'll be like, oh, look at my Van Gogh or whatever. They get a thing at Target. Everyone has the same one. I'm very picky on when I get something. It has to say something. It has to mean something. And this painting I found on eBay. Forgot the guy's name. Knepper. His last name is Knepper. Knepper. Maybe Robert. No, that was the guy who sang the song in Rocky IV. Something Knepper. But if you could type his last name and then Sons of Anarchy, you'll see a lot of his paintings. But this is a Chicley painting or whatever, where it's done actually on the surface. And this painting is from the moment, the very last frames of the show Sons of Anarchy. So if you haven't seen it yet and you're watching it, skip away. I'm telling you, skip away. And in this, he had unraveled completely in the final season. He killed his mom. He's killing people left and right. And just didn't recognize who he was anymore. And decided to make peace by ending his life. In a poetic turn, he ended up turning into a truck. That was a guy earlier from the season. That was the guy who came around the bend. But this is the painting. Take a look at that. This is what he did when he was driving down the highway. He saw the truck coming. He turned over into the lane, put his arms out, and closed his eyes, and he looked so peaceful in that moment. So peaceful in that moment. And I thought, oh my God, this painting. This painting's incredible. Not because it signified death or anything. It signified to me, and to, was what they want, was that that peace of knowing you're not in the fight anymore. I'll get back to that, but there was in the song Coma from Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose talks about this too. He talked about the story while he wrote it, that he got into a fight with his girlfriend and he downed a bottle of pills to just get away from it all. And then he said when he took that, there was this peace when he was out, that he wasn't in the fight anymore. Again, I have that quote somewhere. I really should have had that prepared, but he felt like, I'm not in this fight anymore. There's peace to this. But you could see it coming when you look back in the episodes leading up there. He kind of, you go, oh, I look back, oh, I looked kind of peaceful. But I like that painting because it shows in that moment of release the peace you get. Now, that was an extreme case where the peace before you do that, and I'm not recommending anybody do that, because this is way better to me than in that alternative, because there's always the option to rebound from it. Because the other thing's boring. Who wants to do that? Get out of here. We're here. Let's have fun. We're so lucky to be here. But it's okay to be down. I'd be like, man, just pull your bootstraps up. So it's okay to be down. We're human. We don't need pills to take us out of that. And then those pills also won't let you smile. I mean, but that painting, that moment of peace to know change is coming. I'm feeling that now, and it's not fully there. It keeps surfacing and going back to the bottom, surfacing, going back, but I feel it bobbing. That knowledge that I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to fix this. I'm not going to rely on anybody else to say, oh, you want to fix it? Well, I'm not going to help you fix it. Or I'd prefer if you didn't fix it. Or that doesn't serve me to have you fix it. Or other people will suffer because you want to fix it. Well, suffer they will. Upset they will be, because I'm going to fix it. The things that tear me down, I will build back up again. But I'm tired. And it's time to rise. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I'm bobbing above and beneath the surface, and I'm feeling some kind of movement towards something better. And I do want to, again, emphasize showing that painting and going, oh, you know, what are you saying? That's a good way out. That's that peace you get from that. He must be saying it's time to check out. It's the last thing I'm saying. I'm saying find peace here on earth. But I feel like I'm going to start singing a Christmas movie. And Mercy Mild. But there's peace here. There might not be peace in here, but there's peace. And then you can find it here. Like I said, you can go to the most peaceful spot on the earth and still be tormented inside. You can go to Grand Central Station and be at complete tranquility. Those yin-yang things really get me going. But I think I've talked in the rambling kind of way enough. I don't know what the point of me doing these videos are for the viewers, unless they can get something from it, but I am making a sea change to this channel. Same things, I'm going to be having a lot of late night snacks and a lot of morning shot of Zen stuff, but it's every day you're going to follow me. And I'm going to rebrand the titles from starting with the next one. I'm going to bottom out the way the channel is presented, the videos are presented, and then release them, and they rise like a phoenix from the ashes. I want it to be simpler, more real. I don't like editing videos and making them look like self-helpy for you people. I hope this helps you in a raw kind of way. I hope you're entertained by it. But let's start climbing up. I mean, the staircase might go on pretty good amount of time, and it seems like, man, how long is a staircase? But I'm gonna keep climbing. While I'm climbing, I keep learning along the way. Keep meditating on an idea. Like that moment with Jax, like that, just completely at peace. I'm getting to that moment where I feel like, oh, I'm not going to deal with this stuff again. I'm going to take control of this. I'm not going to take the other way out. So I would never do that. I'm going to take the way out that says if I have to be homeless, the solitary man finding peace, that would be a new channel. Homeless with an iPhone. It's a good little gimmick there. If I had to do that, then oh, you don't know me. I'll do that. If that's the path to peace, a little bit of it. Because not ultimately nonstop peace is not happening, but getting out of situations that don't serve me, and I hate saying that line, that doesn't serve me, like I'm some king, that doesn't bode well for me and my personality and where I want to be and how I want to spend the final years of my life. I mean, I'm 85, so how much time do I have left? I'm going to do it my way, even if I'm doing it on the highway. So yeah, I'm tired. But I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I'm going to keep floating in the water. And like I said, the waters are rough and I'm bobbing up and down, but I've got the life preserver and I'm just holding on. I don't have to fight the current. I'm just waiting. The waters will calm. And I'm just letting them guide me. Because they're not dangerous waters yet. I've withstood that. But reach out here, reach out there. For some kind of happiness, I'm not reaching. I'm going with the flow. And it'll be there for me. And I'm going to ride that wave to the next one. But I'm going to remove myself from situations that do not... Oh, I'm going to have to say it again. Do not serve me. God, I wish I had a better line. All right, guys. I haven't eaten in a couple days, much, by the way, at all. So I'm going to try to do that at some point today. This is not a dark night of the soul, more like a dusk evening of the gut. A dusk evening of the gut. But anyway, all right, everybody. If you're tired of being sick and tired, make a positive move in this earthly realm towards something. What are the things you can control right now to do that, even if they're scary and bold and unimaginable? If they're legal and they keep you on this plane, do it. Make the positive push. You don't have to be sick and tired anymore. We don't. Talk to you guys soon. New channel coming.